Greetings, planet Earth. Back once again to probably finish the Hoodlum's Revenge. We still don't know if it's one hoodlum or multiple hoodlums. I say we killed like a bunch of hoodlums at this point, so I imagine it's more than one Hoodlum's Revenge at this point. Let me unmute my Discord audio. Greet yourself, Shy Guy.
Hello there.
Hey.
I have no idea how else to introduce myself, but here I am back once again to watch Hoodlum's Revenge,
Yeah.
the straight-to-DVD sequel to Rayman the Third.
Yeah. Now, I was gonna share. I was gonna screen share, but then I thought, well, wait a minute. I'm streaming on Twitch. You guys could go on Twitch right now and watch my stream. I need them views.
About that, so
Yeah.
I haven't been telling you these because I think it might just be a bit of a hassle, but
Yeah.
for some reason it's a bit delayed on my end. Like when you say something that is like 3 minutes a second ago, it will come back in like 3 seconds later, basically. So it'll be sort of like an echoey sort of thing on my end.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
did-
you can
I did
just
bring it up
mute
because-
the Twitch stream, if that's too bothersome. So
Yeah, I've been doing that basically. So
yeah. So anyway, let's get right into it.
let's get going. Let me find your link where that's gone.
I posted it in the Pixvids and Tunes channel.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's muted.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I do have sound alerts, which you're not gonna hear, but I'm gonna hear on my OBS. So give those a try if you want.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
How do I do that? I'm not logged in or signed up to Twitch, so I don't think I can do this stuff.
Oh, okay. Then never mind then. I think your toast is burning, Rayman. Watch out, Glowbox! It's a fire monster! Fire monster? These fools are going to get me killed! I know you're
Oh, no.
scared, but you have to stand on these buttons. I need those power-ups!
What?
Are we fighting a boss right now? Okay.
It sounds like it.
Oh, shit! Wait, what the fuck is that?
What the hell is that?
Is that like...
Is that Reflux?
It's like Reflux, but it's a fire monster. I think they just took the Reflux model and just like add fire to it.
No, I think that's like the mutated Reflux for the final boss in Rayman 3.
Yeah. Well, I killed
How
him.
the...
Now that's what I call teamwork. Yes, that's the second time today I've saved your hide. Hey, there's no I in team, buddy. No, but there is an
Oh.
M-E. Oh. What the?
Oh shit.
Andre? Wait, Rayman is just now realizing it's Andre? Okay.
Just realized it just a second ago. Cool.
That's right. When your idiot friend Glowbox swallowed me, I left a little piece of myself behind. Ew. Now that
So,
I've gained full control of my new body, Andre the Dark Lord is back.
Okay. How the flying crap did you manage to do that?
Like, I don't want to know what he means by leaving a little piece of himself inside Globox. I don't want to know. Give it back, my friend. Finders keepers, Rayman. Now to take command of Reflux and conquer the heart of the world. Thanks for all your help, layman. The heart of the world, eh? Don't worry, Globox. I'll save you.
Oh.
Oh, so wait, what? That's it? That was the boss?
Wait. No, that really was the boss. What the fuck?
Wow.
What the shit?
Wow. Okay.
That's... I have so many questions.
Anyway, Cloud's Apparel.
Oh no. Clouds of peril.
Whoa! I can see my house from here! One bad step and I'm a goner! Look, you can also see the heart of the world and Reflux's lair beyond! That's a terrible Murphy voice. Anyone wants to do Murphy?
Crap, we don't have Voob here. Shit.
Reflux! I defeated him once, I can do it again! Okay.
Alright.
Anyway,
Off he goes. Off he goes.
so, wait, did we lost Globox?
I guess so?
I guess that's the end of our teamwork gameplay. I'm sad.
Oh. That's just absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Anyway, we're now in the clouds, which I mean, I had to assume this may be loosely inspired by the cloudy levels of Bandland in the first Rayman game.
Maybe. You know what? I've never really played that far into Rayman 1. I think I mentioned this a few streams ago, but I don't think I've ever beaten Rayman 1 at all.
Yeah, I think I could be misremembering, but I think I did play through almost all the levels in Rayman 1, but then I had to get all the Electoon cages, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. And that was like I think that was like over a decade ago at this point.
Oh my god, a decade ago! Shit!
Yeah.
What, since 2004? Holy crap.
Well, no, not 2004, since like 2011, I think, when I first got Rayman Origins, and I was looking through my family's CD case, and I saw like the game Rayman for PS1. I was just like, whoa, what? Rayman has been around for that long? And
Rayman!
it was kind of surreal playing Rayman 1 after playing Rayman Origins, because it's like Rayman Origins does take some few cues from Rayman 1, and it's like playing through Rayman 1, it's like, whoa, it's like playing a weird version of Rayman Origins.
Pretty much like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Although not everything had made a return in Rayman Origins. Like, Bandland is completely different to Rayman 1, I'd say. In terms of, like, you know, Rayman Origins and Rayman 9. Why can't we just number these things? Like, I have to go with Rayman 1 and then Rayman Origins. It's like, what? What is this? Why did they stop numbering it after 3?
Because it's cool, and also, like, you know, some series like Final Fantasy or Mega Man are not ashamed to keep numbering their games. There's some developers out there that probably feel a little embarrassed to be like, this is Super Mario Brothers 12 or something.
I mean, personally, it just makes it a little bit easier to remember these things. Like, I could just go, oh, I like Rayman 2, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. With like Rayman Origins, it could have been just Rayman 4 at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Or Rayman 0, or Rayman 0.4.
I like the name Rayman Origins, even though the game is not an Origin title, so it doesn't really work, but whatever. It does remind me, though, of like this whole moment in the server, which for Twitch viewers, I'm in the Rayman Raving Rabbits community server. I'm actually a moderator here. Like,
it's actually quite fun in here.
Yeah. Like, there's this whole like conversation we had about like why it makes total sense to add the number 4 in the title Rayman Raving Rabbids, and I vehemently disagree with that because it literally ruins the name if you do that. Like, Rayman Raving Rabbids, that is a really good title. It's alliterative, all 3 words start off with the letters RA. and it just rolls off the tongue really well. Calling it Rayman 4 Raving Rabbids is terrible. I hate it. It's stupid. And the argument for it is that, like, well, it makes it more obvious that it's a sequel to Rayman 3. And I'm just like, who gives a shit? Like, who gives a shit? Like, it doesn't matter.
I give a shit. I care.
Like, no, like, see, here's the thing. Like, sure, technically it takes place after Rayman 3, I suppose, but like, it doesn't really matter if the game title doesn't make that clear. Like, at the end of the day, like, Rayman Raving Rabbids, it could be considered a sequel, but like, you could pick up and play that game no different from like any other Rayman game, basically, right?
Or hell, like any other, like if you could just play Rayman 2 first and never even so much as see what Rayman 1 was all about. Or if you could just, the only sort of like Rayman game you ever played is Rayman 3 and that's it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that sort of thing.
Yeah, like, and, like Rayman 2's world and characters are just like completely different from Rayman 1. Like, it's like Rayman 2 is like, this is Globox, he's your best friend for all your life, and it's just like, wow, where was he in the first Rayman game? Like, he wasn't there.
He wasn't created yet.
But yeah, like,
Even
I don't know,
Origins,
I don't like having it be called Rayman 4 Raving Rabbids, because it literally ruins the alliterative title that the game is going for. And I mean, besides, like, Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc already establishes the alliterative title pattern, so it's like Rayman Raving Rabbids continuing that by just going for words that start off with the same letters as Rayman, as well as just removing the number of the title so that the alliteration flows better. Like, that makes sense. Like, of course it makes sense to remove the number 4 in the title, because 1, you want to make the title flow better, and 2, the game is so different from other Rayman games that honestly calling it Rayman 4 would be kind of like, there are certain expectations people have if a game has like a number in the title, and if you were to call Rayman Raving Rabbids Rayman 4, like, I feel like some people are gonna be like disappointed with what Raving Rabbids is, because its gameplay and design is so different. And like, it's still very much like a Rayman platformer, but it's like its foundation is like very like unique and unlike other games of the series. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Correction, was like a regular Rayman platformer before they decided to make it a purely minigame collection.
Yeah. I have to go blow a fuse. Okay.
I have to go blow a fuse.
Let me read the Nox message, which Twitch is not gonna see. I do agree with you, because Rayman 4 Raving Rabbids sounds weird as fuck. Like, I'm okay with Rayman 2 The Great Escape, but not Rayman The Great Escape. Yeah, like, Rayman 2 The Great Escape makes sense. It's meant to be a sequel, even though it doesn't have the same continuity or whatever. It is basically like, what if Rayman 1 was a 3D game, and that's what Rayman 2 is, It makes sense.
Even though Rayman's firing just like balls instead of his fists.
Yeah, and I never liked that, and it's so weird too, because they did have a fist mechanic programmed in early on. Now that we have like the prototype,
Wait, does the prototype have tank controls?
No, but from what I could tell, the controls are different. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I haven't played it myself, but like Rayman in that prototype build seems more slippery, I guess.
Like, they just haven't figured out Rayman's weight and movement yet.
Like, every time he stops, he does play like a skidding animation, like he's sliding on ice, and like...
Oh.
And that's not really a thing in base game Rayman 2. Like, Rayman 2, he's like very tight and responsive. In the prototype, he's like very loose.
It's like, why is it that I've got the image? So, have you ever played the original 2 Mega Man games, if I'm curious?
I've played all the classic Mega Man games, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's sort of, the whole sliding before coming to a complete stop thing reminds me of, like, Mega Man 1 and 2, where... Like, the second you stop, Mega Man just sort of slides a bit, but by the time 3 came around, it was like a lot more tighter and a lot more refined.
Yeah.
That's what it sort of reminds me of, basically. I'm not saying there's a direct correlation, but that's just what I've got in my head right now.
I recall that like I could be talking out of my ass, but I remember reading up somewhere that like the first Mega Man game was inspired by the first Super Mario Brothers, and stuff like
What?
the points and like the low traction that Mega Man has was kind of like, well, Mario Brothers 1, you know, Mario is a very weighty kind of character, so it's like we want to go for that too. And then by Mega Man 3, they decided to go for a more tight feeling for Mega Man. I would argue though that like, even though I ultimately prefer the tight movement in later Mega Man games, I suspect that the reason why Mega Man 3 controls the way it did may have something to do with it being rushed. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, the tighter controls are, like, simpler than, like, momentum-based controls. And I have a feeling that maybe, like, with Mega Man 3, because that game was slightly rushed, maybe they didn't have time to, like, replicate the movement in Mega Man 1 and 2. But then they were like, actually, this works better. Let's just stick with that. And it does get better afterwards. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass.
Yeah, I know. It's just I've never heard anything like that for like Mega Man 3's development or like anything like the first two Mega Man games. So I don't think I know.
Yeah.
Although now, the one thing I do want to actually improve with a lot of my YouTube content is actually include a lot of development details in my videos.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I like to keep game development to a need-to-know sort of thing, like Extra Paradigm Gamer just once said.
Yeah.
You know, in regards to like the Pac-Man World video, but sometimes it's very interesting just to sort of like learn about your favorite game's development sort of thing.
Yeah. One thing I will say, and you know, I did watch your Mega Man 2 review, and I liked it. One thing I will say, it would be kind of cool if you could actually like research into like how the Robot Masters are created in later games, because there was a whole thing where like they had like a Robot Master design competition, and there's some
yeah, that's right.
and there's some interesting little tidbits. Like for example, did you know that I saw this somewhere? Did you know that the artists who drew Dustman in Mega Man 4 would later go on to do the artwork for the manga version of One Punch Man?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't remember the name. I never read One Punch Man, but yeah, like it is actually apparently the same artists when they were like a kid, I think. So
holy shit, go moving on, man. Like holy shit.
Yeah. There's also like an interesting thing with Mega Man 8 where like I think different from the other competitions, they basically had like 3 template designs for Robot Masters for fans to base their designs off. There was like one with the long arms, one with like the detached torso and a giant sword, one with 2 heads, and that would later become Clown Man, Sword Man, and Search Man, basically.
In fact, I have seen some of those drawings in the classic Legacy collections. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's actually quite fine. I find that to be quite cute. Like, they've actually included those for those who are like still, you know, big into Mega Man. They've got the Legacy collection. They could just see their original Robot Masters just in the gallery section, and I just think that's really cute, honestly.
Mega Man 8
feels like
Mega Man 8 has my favorite credits sequence of any Mega Man game, and it's because not only do I love the music in that ending cinematic, the ending credits, but also like they include artwork from the Robot Master competition, so like you actually get to see all the kids like submissions in the credits roll, and it's really cool. Anyway, let's start Heart of the World, which Heart of the World has always been like a thing since Rayman 2. It was, I think, seen briefly in the end of the Fairy Council in Rayman 3. But yeah, here's an actual level based on Heart of the World. So this is gonna be interesting.
I might need to miss out on this one because I need to go off for dinner now. So
No problem.
I'll catch you guys in a bit. See you later.
See ya. Alright, this land used to be the domain of the 3's. Now it's overrun by armored hoodlums. Be very careful, Rayman. Andre has unleashed a horde of his most dangerous knights. So this is the heart of the world, huh? Looks neat. Oh, we got some real platforming here. I really like how this level looks. The color palette is very pleasant. Ooh. This is surprisingly straightforward so far. In fact, I actually kind of like this. Fuck this door up. There we go. Oh, here's another doorway. Ow. I'm even getting used to the combat now. Like, the combat is not really that bad to me anymore. It just requires a bit of, like, proper timing and stuff. Help! Where are you? Ow. Alright, that's right, I can't grab behind that. There we go. You go eat breakfast, Knock. Oh, come on, Rayman. You should be able to get through that. The sunflowers are not that thick. Okay, so wait, what do I have to do now? I guess I'll just use my metal fist again. If I can even reach that. Ah, damn. So close, actually. Maybe I could do it one more time. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Oop. Oh, they were right in front of me, okay. Let me grab that. I need to go spackle my cubicle. What? What does that mean? Anyway. Oh god, do I have to do this 3 times? Oh wait, hold on. Let me try that again. I think I can make that. Nope, I don't think so. Okay, just one more, I think. I wonder if this is actually intentional. Or maybe I'm wasting my time. There we go. There we go. Ah, okay, cool. Now, I don't think I can make it there. Dead. Alright, opens that. Hello, Jackie. How's it going? I think I'm in the process of finishing Rayman Hoodlum's Revenge. And honestly, so far, I'm actually feeling pretty good about this game. Like, I've certainly hit a few snacks with this game, but like now, even like stuff like the combat has been pretty good for me. I don't mind it that much anymore. So who knows? I think I consider this game like a hidden gem in the Rayman series. Ooh. As long as I don't drown. I will say though, now that I'm playing through this game, I will say this game has too much water. It could go with a lot less water than this. Dead. Whoop. Okay, wait. Okay, now I'm stuck. Oh, right here. Yeah, you're right, Jackie. This is not good. I hope someone makes a mod for this game that makes the water look better. I'm sure that one dude on Miiverse would be very happy. I hope that person is doing well. I love their enthusiasm for video game water. Let me get some health. Can I make this jump? Barely. Yay! Oh no! Okay. Oh, here's a teensy cage. I have to go laminate my boxer shorts. Good for you. What? Hold on. Can I make that? Oh, wait, yeah, I could. Oh, fuck. Oh, what? Okay, wait, I couldn't get through that. Is there an invisible wall? Okay. Well, let's try that again. Oh no, there was no checkpoint? I have to do this again? Oh no. Oh man, I wish I could ledge grab after a helicopter hair. I don't know why that's not a thing in this game. That's weird. Oh my god. Yeah, like I said, too much water. And I have a map screen. Oh my god, there's a lot. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just like once you get damaged by water, you just can't ledge grab. That's not good. Whoop. Can I hit this fucking fish? There we go. Oh my god. Why am I having a hard time here? I got through this part already. Well, okay, let me just skip through all of that. Just focus on the gate. I don't need those lums anyway. Okay, wow, I did just completely miss that checkpoint. That's great. Ooh. Sure, that works. Okay. Oh god, what is this camera? Okay. No! Ah.
Hello.
Hello, Voob. How's it going? I'm in the process of, I think, finishing Hoodlum's Revenge.
Hmm.
And we lost Glowbox. So it's just
No.
Rayman all by himself again.
Can't believe this shit. Literally 1984.
Yeah.
They fucked up. They fucked up and got and killed Globert from Ramen.
Yeah. By the way, Voob, if it doesn't hurt to ask, could you watch my stream on Twitch?
Yeah,
So I can
yeah,
get
yeah.
the
I'm
views?
yeah. I'm watching it right now. Yeah.
Cool. And make sure you mute the stream so that you don't hear me.
I am. I have it muted already.
Cool.
Rayman is Urple again.
Yes.
Go on.
This level, by the way, is called Heart of the World, which is actually like, you know, a pretty important location in the, or an important concept in the Rayman series. So this is a pretty big deal.
Even though it showed up for like what, only like one scene in Rayman 3.
Yeah.
Like it was mentioned, but we only like get to see it once, then never again.
Yeah.
I don't think they even I don't think they even mention it in Rayman Legends afterwards.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
It's weird too, because it's like all the GBA Rayman games is always about like collecting yellow lums, and it's like, well, wait, were there supposed to be like 1,000 yellow lums that make up the heart of the world? Like, why are there so many yellow lums?
They're leftovers.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Where did the Tizzy go?
He realized his true purpose as a native of the heart of the world, and he must succumb to the essence of the heart.
he got consumed by it, if you will.
The lums got busy, Jackie said.
What did he mean by this?
It's the explanation for why there's so many yellow lums in these games and the UBR games.
Not the non here in the chat says, "Don't worry, he got consumed by nature."
Yeah. I always had I have a personal fan theory that like the yellow lums, or just the lums in general in the UbiArt games, are like the younger and more like potent versions of the lums we've seen in the series. Because the thing about what makes the lums unique in the UbiArt games is the fact that they can change color if they want to. Like they could be yellow, they could be red, they could be purple.
They can be black,
Sure. And
like Andre.
oh yeah, that's fair. Though at least in the case of Andre and the Black Lums, they were treated more as like, well, no, I guess it's not an unnatural thing because that can just happen to them if they're scared. Which, man, that must be hard for the life cycle of a Red Lum. They can never be afraid, or else shit hits the fan. I'm surprised. Like, are they not scared during the whole robot pirate invasion? Like, there should be like
No.
black lums all over the destroyed world.
No, they just don't care because they're a chill guy.
Right. But yeah, like I always had the idea that like the lums in the UBR games are like a more like are a much more untamed version of them that are like a lot younger and more loose, I guess. And like maybe if the lums mature, they fully determine like what kind of lum they want to be or something. Like, do I want to be a red lum or a yellow lum? Do I serve the purpose of maintaining the order of the world, or do I provide life to the world in the exchange of bravery?
Or am I just a, or will I become a purple lum and be used as a game mechanic?
Will I be a blue lum and serve as whatever
Oxygen.
oxygen? Like, do I let people breathe me?
I think if I recall correctly, I think Lee in one of the games said something about Rayman eating the blue lumps or something.
Yeah. So like, do the blue lums like have to fulfill the role as something to be consumed?
Maybe they're. I don't. There's. I want to make a joke, but I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make that joke here.
Also, what's the deal with the silver lums? What makes them so special?
Because they're silver. Hold on. Jackie here says, my headcanon is that there are black lumps during Ray R2, D2, but they're just too stupid to spread successfully. Andre is like one of the only black lumps with more than one brain cell.
That is true. Yeah. And, you know, Andre specifically is that one black lum that Rayman's hand scared. So like, maybe there's kind of a connection there. Like, something's going on. Oop.
What if there isn't? Vsauce theme.
You know, imagine how bad things would be if people realized that Rayman was indirectly responsible for the Black Lum epidemic. I feel like all
He
that
would be publicly
goodwill,
executed.
all that goodwill he has built up over the years would be just gone in an instant.
Public execution.
But how though? He's already limbless.
Lethal injection. Lethal inject. Did I say lethal?
Lethal? I see, yeah. I still think it's funny that in this game they have like Andre as Globox call Rayman legless, and Rayman actually took offense to that. Like, excuse me? So now we know it's canon that Rayman is sensitive to being called limbless, and people who refer to him as limbless are really unempathetic.
how could they behead Rayman?
Uh,
I mean,
they would break his jaw, I think.
it's sort of. I mean, he can't drown Rayman too, so that does imply that he has like some sort of way to breathe. So they could just hang him.
Whoop. There we go. Fuck this fence.
Fuck this
Hello
fence in
there.
particular. Ah!
Hello, Shy Guy. Welcome back. We were just talking about the biology of lums.
And Rayman.
The biology of lumps.
Yeah.
Yes. We're talking about straight up lum breeding.
Oh God, no! Ew. I don't want anything about that. Jesus, fuck.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like, Electoons. How are Electoons and lums related?
They're cousins.
Ah, good enough.
You know what? That's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think the simplest explanation is that, like, you know, I guess Electoons are made of lums because there's this whole thing in Rayman Origins where, like, if you collect X amount of lums, you gain an Electoon. And there is a thing in Rayman 1, and this is actually, like, a weird thing about Rayman 1 that I don't see people bring up. It's the fact that, like, when Rayman dies in a game, all of his body parts turn into, like, Electoons, I
Electoons.
think?
Yeah, no, they do. He just explodes into Electoons for some reason.
Yeah,
This felt like it.
it's interesting too because like in games where Electoons are not a presence, like Rayman 2 basically has the same death animation except he just turns into a bunch of glowy orbs instead, which it makes me wonder, like, are those meant to be a representation of lums?
That's his soul leaving his body.
Instead of just a body, it's just his body parts that have leaving souls.
Yeah.
Rayman is several people in one. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High
Oh
kick.
god, I know that song.
Oh.
But I was gonna say, how did Rayman die in Rayman 3? Like he just implodes, right? Like all his body parts
Yeah.
shrink.
I think he just shrinks and dies, and that's it.
So like
No!
it's like the opposite of the UB art death animations then.
Yeah.
Well, you mean tell me that you don't shrink when you die?
I don't think. I mean, I always just imagine that you just fold in on yourself like Pac-Man, but okay then. Now as I think about it, there's a lot of mans in like video games. Like there's Rayman, there's Mega Man, there's Pac-Man, there's Batman, there's Superman. Actually, those are like comic books.
I'm gonna go finish my yogurt.
I'll go finish my yogurt. Boy.
Yogurt. His big yogurt. The big yogurt.
What
There's
was I
like a
gonna
lot
say?
of mans in video games, and I'm just wondering, oh, like, okay, what?
Man.
Don't
Man.
forget Miss Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, Miss Pac. Why
Pac-
does she have the name Pac-Man in her name? Is like Pac-Man a surname?
I guess so.
That's right, the mascara snake. Fast and bulbous.
Okay. Sure.
Jackie said, speaking of canon Rayman lore, how do we feel about what Globox said on a Talk to a podcast? Ah man.
I say, I don't know what. I don't know. The things that he said on the podcast were a bit iffy, if you ask me. Can't believe he would I can't believe that Globox said all that about Andre. Like, Jesus.
Globox was going on this weird tyrant about like male excellence and stuff, and it was getting kind of
Wait,
uncomfortable.
what the fuck? Hold on a sec. What? 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 I don't
Can't
get
believe-
this.
Can't believe Globox said all that about all those things about French people. What, like, why would he do that?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
there's
Globox.
something?
French people created you.
Globox, you're French.
Oh my god, where's the checkpoint in this level? I'm back all the way here. Like
Rift?
this is like the first checkpoint, and I don't know what's the other one.
Rift.
Yeah.
For every time that you die, I read out one, open parentheses, one word from songs in the key of Z. Result.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay. So wait, podcast? What is this about Globox being on a podcast?
Basically, Ubisoft posted on one of their Twitter accounts a photoshopped image of like Globox on the Talk to a podcast.
Oh wait, that was I thought Jackie was just saying bullshit. That's actually based on something.
Yes.
I forgot
yes.
about that.
For a
But-
second, I thought Globox went on the Joe Rogan podcast. Holy shit!
But potato, tomato, Mr. Shy Guy, mask.
Why do you
Jackie
keep calling me
said.
Mars?
Jackie said Globox said Rayman was nicer than Rayman 2. Yeah, sadly after the events of Rayman 2, like Rayman started falling into like a lot of forums
Drugs.
that talked about like how men are not respected enough in society, and he kind of fall into those
no.
narratives. It's kind of fucked up.
And then
Oh, no.
and then Globox started taking heroin.
That was
Oh,
unrelated,
no.
but yeah, that did happen.
Rayman, I need to sell.
What?
I need to sell your fists, Rayman. I need to sell your hands. I need more heroin.
What the fuck did I just walk into? Holy shit!
Rayman, I need more.
I'm gonna go read what Nox said to Mr. Shy Guy, so don't worry,
Oh.
Shy Guy. In Rayman 3, Rayman's death animation is quite awkward because he ascends randomly so he doesn't implode. Well, I mean, you can
Oh, okay.
implode and ascend at the same time. That's how all
Yeah.
people who practice religion die.
Yeah, they fly upwards to some place I don't know.
Well, I'm a Satanist, so actually, so if anything, I float down.
Have I? Did I ever share my conspiracy theory about like the relationship between Rayman and Globox in the series on stream?
Yeah, you did. No, I don't think you did on stream though.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
don't
say it on a
think that was
stream.
that.
I have a personal belief that the reason why they gave Globox a wife and a shitload of children is to simply, like, remove any interpretation that Rayman and Globox could have, like, a romantic relationship with one another. And I personally feel that strongly about it because, like, in all the games where Uglet and Globox are together, which is to say all the different versions of Rayman 2, there's not much chemistry between the two. We don't get much interaction between the two. But we did get a lot of interaction with Globox and Rayman. And, like, Rayman and Globox are very close to one another. Like, good friends, of course, but, like, maybe some executive at Ubisoft was like, I don't know. That's maybe a little too gay for the gamers. You may want to create a couple new characters or so.
Of course, of course.
And I personally feel this strongly about it because I think it says something how, as society has become more like accepting towards homosexuality, Uglet and her children have basically faded away in relevance in the series. The children have stayed around and looking like horrible in Rayman Raving Rabbids, but that's about it.
Oh
And
god.
then now it's just Globox all by himself. And now I'm just thinking like, I can't help but think that maybe as society has become more accepting of homosexuality, Uglet's presence was no longer needed.
She was
Like it-
just there to be Globox's wife. That's it.
Yeah.
Rayman, I'm gay. Listen out.
Oh god.
Globox like goes to Rayman's apartment with a box of chocolates and flowers, and Rayman is like, "I'm not gay, Globox," and then Globox cries.
Oh
Globo-
boy, the
Globox already ate all the chocolates because he's
oh
open parentheses because he's fat. Close parentheses.
Oh my god. We're giving like all of the Glowbox X Rayman Yaoi fanfics a lot of like material to work off of now.
I mean, yeah, like there's some interesting potential there. Like I generally do think that Rayman and Glowbox have really good chemistry in Rayman 2, and like more so than Glowbox ever did with Uglet. I mean, when were they ever together in the game? Like it's only at the very end scene, right, where Glowbox and Uglet are together. I mean, I guess Glowbox is with Uglet in the hub, one of the hub areas of Rayman Revolution, but I'm assuming we don't get much detail from that either, so yeah.
That's so weird.
But yeah, that's my
Wow.
personal conspiracy theory about the Rayman series.
They're secretly gay for each other. Brilliant.
Secretly gay for each other, and Uglet only serves the purpose of
Existing.
simply preventing that interpretation from being possible, because I guess Ubisoft executives don't know about bisexuality or whatever. But anyway, back to Rayman Hoodlum's Revenge. So this is the heart of the world, huh? Like,
No.
it looks quite
This looks
different from what we've seen in Rayman 3.
This looks like a World 1, like 1-1 sort of level.
Yeah.
Unless if it's like the outside part of the Fairy Council, like a part we never really got to see.
Which is
I don't
possible.
know. I mean, this again, like you said, this is a straight to DVD sequel, so we don't know.
Jackie said, Glowbox was retconned into be gay. This is how the liberals are erasing
sake.
us straight white men. Amen.
Fucking hell.
Mario.
Oh wait, no, you're very close to the exit now.
Oh, nice. Checkpoint. This is actually a pretty straightforward level outside of like the copious amounts of water that I keep dying in. But yeah, that's honestly
0.9
my
out of
main
10, too
critique
much
of this
water.
game. There's too much water.
Too much. Thanks, IG. Thanks, IG Rifter.
Man, you know, I joke about that, and it is a funny comment, but like, that's kind of like a classic example of how something being memed upon loses meaning, because like, saying that that one Pokemon game has too much water is actually like a valid complaint, because there is actually too much water in that game from what I understand, because it just makes traversal more like tedious when you have to keep constantly going on boats and stuff to navigate it all. Like, that is actually a fair complaint, but I guess because it sounds so funny, like, it's got memed upon as like an example of how incompetent IGN really are, which, like, no, that's actually fair. And it's hardly a unique complaint either. Like, a lot of Pokemon fans have said that way before that IGN review. I saw like a YouTube reviewer or a top 10 list maker say that once, years before.
Was it Watch Mojo?
No,
Congratulations,
it was,
Rayman! You completed the level.
It was a YouTuber named Fawful's Minion. Yeah, I remember watching
Oh,
him.
Farfels Minion! I remember watching him as well. Holy shit.
Yeah, and he said exactly that in like one of his old Pokemon videos, that one of the games just has too much fucking water. And that was like years before the IGN review made that phrase popular.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
For the record, like, I'm not like a fan of IGN, but I often do feel that like a lot of the hate towards IGN is often really overblown, because it's like people are treating IGN as like this particularly unique case of like game review journalist incompetence, when like no, this is just kind of par for the course for like these kinds of game reviews, and it's often like kind of weird how people treat IGN as like a scapegoat. Also, my controller is not working. Fuck.
God damn it, not again!
Hold
It
on.
doesn't feel like it.
Why is everyone spamming Mario in the chat?
Because Mario.
Mario. Mario. Listen. 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 Shy Guy Mask, listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm all ears.
Mario.
Okay.
Yes.
And?
Okay, let me go into settings. Like, I don't know why
Mario.
it does that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bo.
Can't detect my inputs.
Try unplugging the controller and plugging it back in.
That's what I've been doing. Let me try. Let me do keyboard controls for a bit. Hold on. Oh my god, why is it doing this? It's a good thing that, like, you know, I was kind of worried the stream may run a bit short, but like, because apparently there's only like a few levels left, but we keep going on these tangents and stuff, so it's like, it's fine, it's whatever. Okay, SD for A and B.
We're adding the fluff. We're adding the fluff to make it a lot more entertaining.
Yeah. Reflux's layer. Is this the final level? Wait. Well,
there doesn't seem to be any more levels, so...
there are a few
like
bonus levels, so that would be good, I guess. I don't know. Okay, yeah, the controller is just not working. I guess I'll attempt to beat this fight with the keyboard controls, which is not ideal for this kind of game where you have like a lock-on button on the shoulder button. So, what's the shoulder button again? A and W. Okay, I guess I can make that work. Let's give this a shot. Ah! Glowbox, you have to fight Andre. Don't let him take control. Perfect timing, Ray, moron. My transformation is complete. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, look how fucking huge that headshot is.
I mean, he always looked very big in like Rayman 3's, so you know. Also, Voob is gone.
Okay, so is this the final boss? Oh shit. Okay.
A refight with Reflux.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's drinking.
Yeah. This is secret. This is actually secretly the video shoot for his rap music video. That's why there's so much lean all over the place. So wait, what the fuck do I do? Also, oh my god, these controls are bad with keyboard. Oh.
Punch him in the face.
Do I destroy the barrels? Damn.
I think you need to destroy the barrels. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Can I use the controller again? No. Hold on. Let me swap USBs. Okay, hear that sound. Can I please use this? Okay, yeah, no, it's still not working. Let me swap it out for... yeah, no, wait, it wouldn't work because, like, the Switch Pro controller only works through Steam, but not on the computer in general, which is stupid. Okay. I'll take a little break, and I'll just try to figure things out. So, yeah, you all chat away for now.
Chat. Oh, wait, someone else is here. Someone else is, I think.
Hello, Moonlo. How's it going? I'm
Moonlo.
currently in the process of finishing Rayman Hoodlum's Revenge. Also, if my voice sounds weird, it's because I'm under my desk right now.
Wait, why are you underneath your desk, out of curiosity?
Just checking if there's a USB port behind my desktop, which I know there is. Oh yeah, there is
Okay,
one.
that makes sense.
Maybe this will work?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Chat is real. Chat is real. I don't know what that says, but sure.
Oh god.
Mario.
Wait a minute. Let me move it out. Oh no, did I use up? Oh wait, no, this one right here. Okay, maybe that works. Oh yeah, it's setting up device. So hopefully it comes back up.
Oh, someone else. Oh, someone's left.
Oh yeah, I should have tell Moonlo that I'm streaming on Twitch.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
But actually, if Moonlo is going on Twitch, then that's fine too. Okay. Let me. All right, it's set up. Cool.
Set up?
Is it
wor-
okay? But it's still not working. Hold on.
We got a lot of technical issues, folks.
Let me try restarting the game. That may work. Where's the reset? Ah, there it is. Moonlow, I would, well, I'll just tell them. Okay, also wait, is the audio not working?
No, I think the audio's just fine. Actually. Wait, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec.
Why is there no audio? What is going on?
Yeah, the audio's alright.
I'm talking about game audio. Can you hear the music from the game?
No, I can't. Oh, hold on a sec.
Okay, wait, that's weird though, because my OBS is capturing the audio. Like I can see the green bar going up and down, but it's not capturing it. What is... Okay, let me close the emulator and then just like boot it back up.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
What emulator are we using again? MGBA, right?
Yeah, MGBA.
I've never had an issue with that actually.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
The
all on
emulator.
me, I guess. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. The DualSense is capturing the audio? What?
Hey, excuse me, what?
Yeah, I'm just checking my audio. It just says DualSense wireless controller on speakers. That's not what I... What? Okay, let me
What?
disconnect this shit. And let me put it...
What?
Okay, now I can hear the game audio. What the fuck was that?
Wait, can you actually control it now?
Yes, I can control it now. What? Okay.
What the fuck? How the hell did that happen?
I don't know.
Okay, then, so we fixed our technical issues, everybody. We're moving on, I guess.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Also my character's not speaking. Oh my god, these technical issues. Hello?
Oh,
Hello? Wait, I can't talk. Hello? Oh my god, fucking bots! I'll go take care of that. I'm gonna murder, artifact current. Okay, wait, why am I... Okay,
Okay.
let me take care of this. What? Banned. I did it. I have successfully killed. Okay, so let me turn off, get rid of myself for a bit, and then pull it back up. Maybe that will help. Fucking hell. Alright, I'm back. Let me see. There we go. Oh my god. Reflux. You're causing me so much trouble.
No, this is all Reflux is doing.
Yeah.
He's causing all this so he can sabotage. Wait a sec. Oh. Okay, good. Oh, do you hate it when you reload and your save file is just gone?
Oh,
just
that would be
disappears.
bad. Yeah.
That'd be shit.
There's a reason why a lot of games say like don't turn off the device while saving is in progress, you know, it's like they really mean it. There's actually kind of a weird thing that happened to me when I was playing Mario and Luigi Brothership last night, where like I hit the save block, but then like it gave me a message that I didn't read on time, and the Mario Brothers were just standing in place and I couldn't control them. I don't know what was up with that.
Oh no. They broke the fourth wall.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if it's just my Switch being old, but I think Mario Luigi Brothership is like really demanding on my Switch, because like I would have to switch at like full power, like, you know, 100% power, but then like not even an hour in, it would just immediately drop to like 2% power. Like, and there are some points in Brothership where like the performance really does take a nosedive as the game progresses, mainly in like Ship Shape Island, which I won't spoil. But yeah, like I'm having a really good time with Brothership regardless. Like I'm really liking it, but like Yeah, it's not a very well optimized game.
Is it really that bad? I mean,
So
I have
like,
noticed some frame drops every now and then, but I've never really had a problem with it in that. Oh,
so like,
oh my god!
in Shipshape Island, like as the game progresses, the performance in Shipshape Island just gets worse and worse to a point where it's just in a constant state of lag. Also, is that it? What?
Yeah, I just noticed that. Like, you were just beating on him, and then all of a sudden, he's just. That is it!
Andre Evil
Holy shit.
Spirit is expelled. Look at that shot of
A
Globox.
fucking. A fuck. Oh my god, exorcism! Holy crap!
Globox, are you okay? Talk to me, pal. Look at Rayman's face there. He looks so sad. What happened?
No.
I don't feel so
Yes,
good.
no. I don't feel so good that he just puffs away into smoke.
Maybe I'm just hungry. Did I miss breakfast? Yahoo! You're back to being your old self. Thanks, Rayman.
Yay.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Rayman says, you're back to your old self, not realizing that he's gonna become a very different character in UB art. You and I make a great team, Globox.
And off they go, wandering off into Rayman Origins.
Yeah, so anyway, that was Rayman Hoodlum's Revenge. This game's cool. I like it. It definitely has some glaring issues, mainly in that the combat is not that good, and the level design can be kind of confusing, and it falls into the classic trappings of isometric platformers where it comes to like depth perception and stuff. But you know, I'm glad I actually played this game. Like, this game is really neat. Like,
And holy shit, the writing is hilarious.
oh my god, yeah, the writing in this game is actually like really good. It might be the best written piece of dialogue in the whole series.
That goes a lot. That goes like a long way, mate. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, like generally speaking, like here's the thing, right? Like Rayman 1, it's like there's not that much dialogue in Rayman 1. At most, it's just Batilla saying, Rayman, here's his power up, yada yada, and like intro cutscene stuff. And Rayman 2, it's like it's pretty straightforward dialogue. It's trying to be serious. It's very straightforward. It's whatever. Rayman 3 tries to go for more like comedic and it's a lot more personality based, and like I could totally respect that, and I do like it for that. But I do think that a lot of the comedy in that game is like very hit and miss. Did I say no teensies were harm in the making of this game?
Wait, what the? Oh my god.
Oh my
Just
god.
that last bit of hilarious comedy before it ends. This is brilliant.
Yeah. Whereas with Hoodlum's Revenge, it's like whoever wrote this game must have a lot of fun. Like it's like it's going for a funny tone like Rayman 3, but it doesn't have a lot of the elements that are like dated or not all that funny from Rayman 3. Like it's just a genuinely funny game to play through, and yeah, like I generally really like this writing. It's good. Now I could end the stream here, but you know, it's kind of running a bit short, so instead I'm gonna go play some remaining levels that I haven't done yet. There's, let me see, I guess
Oh
it's
no,
just,
these are the bonus levels.
yeah, I think that we have Sulphurous
I think we've got-
Sea.
I think we might have just one last bonus level left, and that's it.
Yep. Whew. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's go. So what's the deal here? Also wait, this is the exit? Oh, so I start near the exit. Interesting.
Oh, it's that one of those sorts of teasing sort of things. Like, you know, you could just go to the right, but you need to collect these keys and these other stuff so you can go. Oh my god!
Holy shit, this boat is fucking powerful.
Is that lava?
Yeah, I think it's lava. I mean, it is lava. It's part of the Land of the Living Dead experience.
Wait, did the Land of the Living Dead technically happen in Rayman 3 first?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This
It's
is
just
like this game also has Land of the Living Dead, which it looks just like this area. Like, well, actually, wait a minute. Like, now that I'm looking at this level, it's like it seems like a mix of assets. Like, actually, it's using like it's like mixing the volcanic, rocky terrain with like the purpley forest terrain of the first level. That's kind of interesting. Although
You
I can
think
kind of
this will
tell
be
this
the-
is using the forest assets because you could kind of see where like the what do you call it? The white highlight is meant to be for the water and not the lava. Like look at those blue splotches.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, 0 out of 10, worst design ever. Absolute pitiful.
Pretty bad looking water in this game, says that guy in Miiverse.
Is also Moonlow's back.
Welcome back, Moonlow. So I'm just finishing this one last bonus level. I think it's the last one. Sure, you could stream something, Moonlow. I'm gonna be ending the stream later and then head out for the day and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for like my 7 days in a row of streaming, and hopefully down the line, that affiliate link will be a thing.
Yay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that you get to do Twitch as a part-time gig or something?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you know, when you're an affiliate, you can actually have people subscribe to your channel and stuff, and it also allows me to do emotes, which is great. That's what I really wanted.
You're...
I'm also thinking of having like a TTS bot that takes the form of like Ether, one of my characters, and I have to find like the right robotic voice for that. So that's fun too. Some of my friends have TTS bots, and I wanted to hop on that.
Text-to-speech, right?
Yeah, text to
Is that-
speech.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so we go here. I should listen to this game's soundtrack on its own. Like it's such an interesting. It really is kind of like an expansion pack of Rayman 2's music. It's like using the same like leitmotifs, but it's like really it has a lot of unique composition stuff as well.
Do you think this game was a like? Do you remember there was like a Rayman game on Game Boy Advance, and it was originally meant to be a Rayman 2 game, but they changed it to a Rayman 3?
Yeah,
think-
that was Rayman 3 on Game Boy Advance.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think this game very much is just like this is just pure like a Rayman 3 like companion title. You know, it's like compared to like the actual Rayman 3 GBA, it is actually based on Rayman 3. It's just like its music is just very different.
E. And go. There we go.
Yeah. All right. This is surprisingly straightforward. Like, it's not too bad.
It's not really that bad. It's okay.
It's kind of weird, actually. I feel like I had the most trouble with like the earlier levels, but then like the level design that actually gets a bit more like coherent as it goes on.
Do you feel like that the earlier levels were the first ones to be developed, and then as it just sort of goes along, they just sort of decide, you know what, let's refine our work now, and just refined it as they went along?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Like, that is actually like a fairly like, I think that's like a fairly common thing in like these kinds of games that are like smaller scope and usually designed by people who I guess had no prior experience with a big series like Rayman, where it's like, you know, because, you know, a general rule of thumb in game design is that like the first level of the game is not like the first level you design. You know, like the first level comes about after you have like your mechanics firmly established and stuff. And I have a feeling that like when they were making this game, maybe they did run into the process of let's just make levels as we go along, and I think that has led to the earlier levels feeling kind of weird. It could also just be a case of me getting used to the gameplay and how the combat works, so that could be the case too. Like, I'm feeling a little more confident about making jumps throughout this game in general. Like, I don't feel as, like, scared.
As worried and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I still struggle with like vertical platforming because that's where like the isometric depth perception issues really rear its ugly head. All right, cool. I opened that level, opened that gate.
Okay, then we go out.
Ooh,
If this was like a, if this was like one of those bonus stages, then this is probably the easiest one out of all of them. Then, unless there's like something really troublesome coming up.
wait, what? Was there a knight in there? Huh.
Congratulations, Rayman! You completed the level.
Oh damn, I got 3 stamps. Oh
All
damn.
3 stamps?
Oh wow,
How'd
another.
you even get the stamps?
I don't recall. But yeah, here's another bonus level. Why does this
Wait,
look like Final Fantasy Tactics?
Straight up does, actually. Holy shit.
Also,
Yo,
wait, does
I've
water
never
kill me?
played-
Oh yes, it does.
I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics. Is it any good?
I heard it's a really beloved game. Like I do think people actually generally consider Final Fantasy Tactics like one of the best Final Fantasy games, actually.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Also, someone said in the chat said hello.
Hello, Carol Parliamentarian Sa 156. How you doing? Thank you for catching me on the stream. I'm actually close to finishing the stream, assuming there isn't any more bonus levels. But yeah, this game is cool. It would be nice if this game gets like a re-release. Like, I mean, granted, I feel like it's kind of hard to say. Like, there's kind of a thing where sometimes, like, as good as it is to have games get re-released, there also had to be like a good reason to do so. And I feel like the best circumstance of this game getting re-released if they decided to make like a Rayman's games collection, and this is just part of the collection, you know? Because I don't know how much demand there will be for this game.
I am asking for Ubisoft to remake this game, and there's a demand for it, and it's only me.
Yeah, they could just slap a number 4 in the title, and that's that good enough.
Rayman 4, finally, a game for what we'll all be waiting for. Now all we need is Half-Life 3 and it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. What do you think is the likelihood for Half-Life 3 to come out?
Actually, a little higher than it has been due to like some leaks that have been going around. Like there's some like some details about things like gravity stuff, Zen gorillas, and all that. Like
What?
Valve are making something, we know, and it could actually be a Half-Life game. Actually, at the end of their like Half-Life 2 documentary, they even have like Gabe Newell, I think, says some very ambiguous words that sounds like they have something in store, where it's like I don't remember the exact wording. It's at the end of it's like the very end of the documentary for that game. But yeah, it actually seems a bit more likely than usual. Now I'm keeping my expectations pretty low because at the end of the day, it's like I just have to see when's the case. Oh my god.
Oh my word.
But yeah, I do appreciate, I mean, granted, it's like the bare minimum, but I do appreciate that Valve are a lot more like upfront about the whole Half-Life 3 thing now. Because for the longest time they were just like really quiet about it, and they just wouldn't really say much about anything. But now it's like after Half-Life Alyx, it's like, yeah, we had like different attempts at a Half-Life 3, and they didn't go anywhere. Gabe Newell was on like that one song by like the Chocolatiers or whatever they're called, and like one of his verses is joking about the number 3. So like they're a bit more like aware, transparent, and tongue-in-cheek about it now. and I would still like new Half-Life games, but I can appreciate that to an extent. Ah man, it just makes me want to stream the Half-Life games on Twitch now.
It's just like, oh, I remember having a friend at college. I was talking to her about like, Half-Life and stuff like that, and she straight up said that the likelihood of Half-Life 3 is very unlikely. Of course, at the time, it was like before, the documentary and the patching, re-release, I don't know, of Half-Life 2 and like all the other episodes into like one big download and stuff like that, and plus way before like Half-Life Alyx was so much as like a thing,
Yeah.
And even at the time, like even now, I still think that Half-Life 3 is. I mean, like you said, it's likely to happen, but personally, part of me is thinking that Half-Life 3 isn't going to happen, but it's not going to happen in a sense where we're going to get a new Half-Life game, it's going to be a continuation of Half-Life 2, but they're not going to call it Half-Life 3, basically.
Yeah, I suspect that would be the case as well. That was kind of the reason why, like, Half-Life 2 Episode 3 didn't really happen, because, like, the goal of the Half-Life 2 episodes was basically to supply more content at a reduced budget and a reduced scope. And that was very much the case with like Half-Life 2 Episode 1, like its main innovation is just Alyx as an ally character. Otherwise, it was basically just like more Half-Life 2. But Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was like considerably more ambitious. It had a whole new environment. It had a more ambitious story to tell. It generally felt bigger, more involved than even some of the moments of Half-Life 2. And now they have to make Half-Life 2 Episode 3, and it's like, where do you go from there, actually? Like, our goal initially was to make relatively low-scope games, but then the scope just got really big on the second episode, so we have to go like even bigger with Episode 3. And they had like some ideas for what they could do with the game, anything that could be considered like groundbreaking or cutting edge, but at the end of it, it's just like, yeah, they didn't really know what to do with Half-Life 2 Episode 3. And they very much wrote themselves into a corner because of that whole cliffhanger ending in Episode 2. So that made the whole thing like a lot tougher, basically.
Because honestly, like although I'm gonna say spoilers, although personally I've not finished Half-Life 2 Episode 2 just yet, but I very much know what happens at the end of it, but am I allowed to spoil it? Am I allowed to
Yeah,
spoil
sure.
it?
It's like almost 2 decades old at this point. It's fine.
Yeah. So Eli dies. Alex's dad basically gets impaled in the back or something, and he ends up dying. And like, where the fuck do you go from there exactly? Like, a major character had been killed off, and it's like, where else would you go from there exactly?
Yeah.
What can you do?
There were definitely like story pitches for what this Episode 3 could have been, but I think generally speaking, it's like they didn't go in the ways they wanted to. Like they were playing with the idea of like Alyx Vance being like, oh no! Oh, come on. They were playing around with the idea of Alyx Vance being like a vengeful character in Episode 3, like, the death of Eli has really affected her and whatever. And I think at some point they realized, like, that wasn't really enjoyable or compelling. It was just kind of really, I don't know, it just didn't really feel all that interesting of an idea to them.
Yeah. Although this is more like just a me thing, but as long as you've written like a concept or an idea very well, then it could be quite an interesting sort of like aspect or like an actual interesting thing. But I think, like you said, the developers didn't really think it was an interesting hook or an interesting idea for them to explore, basically.
Yeah, and do you know how Half-Life Alyx ends? I won't spoil if you don't know.
I know how it ends. Yeah, like Eli's death gets quite literally retconned, but Alyx ends up going somewhere with the G-Man.
Yeah, basically, and Gabe Newell himself said this in the Half-Life 2 documentary, that like the ending of Half-Life Alyx was basically like a self-critical moment for them, because that's basically them acknowledging that they didn't really know where to go from there, where Half-Life 2 Episode 2 ended. So they decided, well, let's just change the ending and go for a conclusion that's a bit more like, that we're more happy with to continue, basically. And
Something a little bit more open-ended, basically.
yeah, basically. And I think ultimately that was the right call, because here's the thing, like, the ending of Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is a very shocking moment. Like, it is a very emotionally effective moment. But, after the smoke clears, it's kind of like, I do think the new ending that Half-Life Alyx has is ultimately for the better, because I think at this point, like, our idea of what Half-Life 2 Episode 3 could have been has kind of long sailed at this point. Like, we now have like the Epistle 3 script, which, that was just like a pitch, I think, but like, it basically kind of goes through the typical idea of what an Episode 3 could have played out, and it's like, yeah, at that point, it's just kind of like, let's try for something more fresh and exciting and ambitious. And
I'm still not a big fan of how Half-Life always ends with a bloody cliffhanger as well.
yeah.
I mean, Half-Life 2 has ended with a cliffhanger, then it was resolved with the episodes, but then Episode 2 ends with a cliffhanger. It's like, can't we just have a story that just ends in like a satisfying way?
Yeah. It was,
Plus,
yeah, I do agree. It was certainly a necessary evil in Alex's case, but yeah, they do need to find a way to like have a more proper conclusion. Like Half-Life 2 is a great game, but yeah, its ending has always been kind of weak, I would say. Like, I think most people are generally not that happy with how Half-Life 2 ends, and that's why the episodes exist.
although, personally, it's like, what I think would have happened was that Half-Life 2, much like Half-Life 1, would have been its own self-contained sort of thing. Like, in every Half-Life game, you play as Gordon Freeman, fighting, like, a completely different alien force. Like,
yeah.
Half-Life 1, it's set in Black Mesa, then Half-Life 2, it has, like, the Combine, and Half-Life 3 could have been, like, a completely different thing, but since the whole cliffhanger stuff has happened, it's like, it's like they have to continue the plot that has happened in Half-Life 2 after all these years, basically.
Yeah, and that was another thing they brought up in that documentary, where like, beyond just not knowing where to take Episode 3, they were also just getting kind of burnt out on Half-Life 2, because it's like, they're basically been working with the same fundamentals for like a good 3 or so years, or even longer, considering how long Half-Life 2 took to develop. And they said in the documentary, it's like, how many more different ways can we kill an antlion and all that stuff. Like, at that point, they just kind of want to move on from Half-Life 2, and yeah, I think that's very much like, that's gonna be the case with like the next Half-Life game. It's just gonna be like its own thing, like Half-Life 2 was to Half-Life 1.
Yeah. Basically have its own sort of unique setting with its own unique enemies, basically.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so Rayman just falls into a pit. Cool.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
I'm shocked by how many yellow lumps I really do get in these levels. Like, I'm not really paying attention to them. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Rayman Hoodlum's Revenge. A pretty neat game, a bit flawed, but I'm glad I actually finished it. And yeah, it's a cool game. I liked it. So, I'm gonna see if anyone is streaming right now, so I can give them a delicious raid. Though I don't know why a raid would be delicious. Riggy2k3 is streaming right now, so I'll give him a raid. /raid.
What's a raid?
Riggy23k. Riggy2k3 does a lot of like RPG Maker games, and he's currently making his own games as well. He does dev streams as such. He's a very cool dude, and yeah, I'll give him a hold on, let me check the name. Oh, lowercase.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, Anyway,
I would also like to just sort of say that I've been thinking of doing RPG Maker games, but I have no clue how to work it at all.
yeah,
It's an entirely different thing for me. Fuck.
yeah. Anyway, let me give them a raid.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad to finally finish this game. And yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend and a good night overall, or a good afternoon on my end because it's 11:36 a.m. Anyway, you all
Yay.
take care. Bye bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.